Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's Unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media, and I think ESPN are really hurting Peacock. Peacock have come out and just tweaked how quickly they show SmackDown after it's been on USA Network. So I believe it was quite a gap before. Now it's just going to be 24 hours. So we know that Peacock is going to be the new home for Saturday night's main event. We know that they're still showing the NXT premium live events. We know that this is where the back catalogue is kept. All of this in America, of course. But now they've said that SmackDown is going to be on Peacock just 24 hours after it's been on USA Network. So, as I said, I think ESPN really causing Peacock some headaches. They really do not want people unsubscribing, and understandably so. So, Adam, thank you. Just a bit of an update there in regards to that stuff. Okay, we've got the Heatwave betting odds. Now, Heatwave is this weekend. We'll be doing the watch-along for it. Very excited because I think the card looks good. So, WrestleBuzz, thank you. So, main event, this is for the NXT Championship. Champion Obafemi is the favourite to retain against Javon Evans, but it's very close. We see odds normally a lot wider than that, so I would say that Javon's got a chance, but I think it's right that Oba's the favourite. Over here on the women's side for the TNA Knockouts Championship, they've got JC as the favourite, but Masha is not far behind. Again, the bigger the minus number, the more of a favourite you are. So JC is the favourite, Masha is second favourite, and yeah, I'm really struggling to see Ash by Elegance win this match, but, well, never say never. This is an interesting one to me. This is a number one contenders match. It's a triple threat that's got Jada, Lola, and Kalani, and I don't know what Lola has done to make herself like the favourite. The only thing I can think is that she signed a new deal recently. So it's quite clear they like her. They want her around. She's just signed this new deal. So is that what has made her favourite? Like, I haven't seen anything on the show that makes me think that she is the favourite in this match. I actually don't know who the favourite is in this match. It feels quite even to me. So I don't know. Everyone seems to think it's going to be Lola. It absolutely could be. I'm not sure how we've reached that conclusion, but well, there we go. I'll go Lola as well as a result. This one makes sense. I think they will go Blake Monroe to win this one against Jordynne Grace, but I think Jordynne Grace will win the feud in the end. So I think they go Blake Monroe here. Then we got Hank and Tank defending the NXT tag titles against Dark State. Yep, I think Dark State get it as well. They're the favourites. And this is a surprise. Team Canada against Team USA. I mean, this is an Olympic gold medalist and someone that's really trying to get a bit of momentum because he's just come out of No Quarter Catch Crew, Tavion Heights, against Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. Now, I think that Chelsea is there to make others look good. I think Tyra May Steele is an Olympic gold medalist. I think Tavion, if they win, Tavion could get a shot at Ethan's championship. So to me, it just makes more sense that Team USA would get the victory. So I'm actually leaning that way. I'm not going to say it's impossible for these guys to win. It's very possible. But I don't know. I'm just leaning that way personally. So yeah, interesting card though. Seems like a lot of the matches are quite close. And so it should make for a very interesting night. Talking of interesting nights, John, thank you. Here's Nick Aldis to talk to us about SmackDown.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's your SmackDown GM, Nick Aldis, ahead of tomorrow night's SmackDown, emanating from one of my favorite cities in the world. We're coming to you from Dublin, Ireland, and we have a great show in store for our fans here in the Emerald Isle. First things first, John Cena returns to SmackDown. The 17-time world champion will be in the house. The last time is now for Dublin. Also, Charlotte Flair will go one-on-one with Piper Niven in a very exciting matchup that I'm very intrigued to see. And if you've been following SmackDown, you know that we currently boast a tag team division that is as stacked and competitive as any division I can think of in recent memory. There are so many teams gunning for a shot at the tag team gold currently held by the WYATT SICKS. And tomorrow night you will see two matchups that exemplify exactly what I'm talking about. The Street Profits will face MFT, and the Motor City Machine Guns will face Mello Don't Miz in a matchup that I made last week because Miz was running his mouth and the Motor City Machine Gun said, hey, we're the gold standard here in tag team wrestling, and if you want to put your money where your mouth is, then you take on us. And I appreciate that kind of sentiment. I appreciate that kind of energy, and I've got the power of the pencil, so I made that matchup last week on SmackDown, and we will see it tomorrow night. That's it, and so much more tomorrow night from Dublin for SmackDown.
There we go. Very good. Lots of tag teams again. I mean, they are so invested in that tag division. So very good. Tribal Chief, thank you. So Triple H talks about if we'll get more 2-night PLEs. He said, I think time will tell. It's really for us about super serving our fans, just like for ESPN. You guys thrive on super serving your fan base and the people that watch. So do we. That's what we do. So when we come into these bigger events, make them destination weekends for fans. That's what we do. It's all about our fans, our WWE universe, and making them happy and making extra money from tickets. No, sorry, I added that bit. So there we go. I mean, I don't mind the 2-night shows. I know that there's real pushback against them, but I think for me, 2 nights is exciting. I actually quite like the fact that we do WrestleMania and then we get to come back the next night and do another WrestleMania. Like, I really like that. I know that the build could be better, and I know that some of the matches on the card could be better, but I wouldn't scrap the 2 nights. I would just try to make the shows better. Like, let's just try and build them better and have, like, more, like, you know, good matches. I know it's hard, but equally, we saw lots of 1-night WrestleManias that were not very good. I mean, like WrestleMania 32, I didn't rate that highly. WrestleMania 35, I think it's still going. So, do you know what I mean? Like, we saw 1-night WrestleManias, and they weren't that great at times. So, 2-night WrestleManias, I would argue, have been better. I would argue that since WrestleMania went 2 nights, consistently, it's been better. Looking at 38, 39, 40, I mean, those shows were really well received. We don't talk about 41. Travis Scott sucked. So here we go. Disciple Across, thank you. Just some pricing. I mean, to be honest, I'm sort of getting a bit bored of the conversation now. I'm not even surprised. I know some people might look at this and be surprised, but I'm not surprised. So row 5 tickets, $6,000 for Wrestlepalooza. Row 4, $6,000. Row 3, $6,000. So $6,000 to get into like the first few rows. Of course, if you want rows 1, 2, I believe it's more than that. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know. It's getting to the point now where I'm like, I just might not bother including this now. We all know ticket prices have gone through the roof, and none of us are happy about it. But it ain't going to change, is it? It's here to stay. Right, the planned location for the November 1st, Saturday night's main event. Let's have a little look, shall we? So the next edition of Saturday night's main event, according to WrestleVotes, is going to be Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. So there we go. That coming from WrestleVotes. Salt Lake City, Utah for the next Saturday night's main event. So doesn't really mean much to me, but if you're in that area, I'm sure you're pretty excited until you see the ticket prices, and then your hearts will break. And my heart broke earlier today because this sucks. September 20th, Wrestlepalooza in the home of Pat, who is like family to us. You know that uncle that's just like, you don't really like talking to them because they're a bit cringe. Pat will be there. He's going to light the place up. It's going to be exciting. The only thing I'll say is I've seen a few people reaching out to me, just sort of saying like, oh, but you're gutted because this means no more Corey. And I really like Corey. Corey does a much better job on commentary, but maybe not. I mean, it doesn't say that he's going on to commentary. He said he was pretty burnt out because he's a baby. So I wonder if they will just kind of have him come out, wave to the crowd, do the attendance, and then go. Is that wishful thinking? That's probably wishful thinking, isn't it? He'll probably wrestle a match. He'll probably wrestle all the matches. He'll probably wrestle all the matches, do the commentary and the interviews as well. So there we go. If there was a flicker of joy that I was feeling about WWE, it just got extinguished. Right, let's go over to the Wyatts. We've got a couple of bits in here. Metal Mama, shout out to you. Said I saw this on my feed. The Firefly Funhouse lighting test. So this is where we are now, guys. We are just looking at huts that are being lit up as a test, and we are getting excited about it. So there we go. It does look good, actually, with the clouds and the sign and everything. So it does look good. So there we go. That is the food shack all lit up. I'm guessing that's the Fallout one. That's lit up as well. So Metal Mama, thank you. And I thought this was quite interesting. Hard to read, but it's basically a layout of Universal. And then you can see where all the haunted houses are. They're the red dots. So apparently This, I'm guessing, is the front entrance here. And then this one here is the WYATT SICKS house. So it's right near the entrance by the looks of things. And apparently the wait time is expected to be 80 minutes. You're gonna have to wait an hour and 20 minutes. Most of them are around that time. Couple of them are 90 minutes. So I think the 5-night Freddy one is 90 minutes. Fallout one looks to be about 90 minutes. A lot of them are 40 though, 40 minutes. That one is 80 minutes. Terrifier. Down here, 60 minutes for that. And blah, 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 blah. But we're only interested in this one. That's the Wyatt family one. That is 80-minute wait time. So very good. Very interesting. So Metal Mama, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Boo. Yeah. Then we've got other. Let's have a look here. Oh, look at this. Just like how I appreciate you, here is Natalya appreciating this plaque, because it is the Lou Thesz Award, which is a real honor. It's a real honor. Cauliflower Alley Club is kind of an organization for wrestlers and retired wrestlers, and it's where a lot of the old boys used to meet up and chat about the good old days, you know. So it's a real kind of proper wrestling kind of association, organization. And, they used to do awards and all that sort of stuff. And this is like one of their top awards, the Lou Thesz Awards. And Natalya is the first female to win it. So, I mean, this is about as inside as you can get when it comes to the business. This is the old boys. This is the old guard, kind of recognizing those that have made a real contribution. And so Natalya getting this award, as we said, really cool. Really cool. Ron Killings Club just tagging in this Fightful thing here. Just the White Album by Ron Killings has landed in the top 10 on the Billboard Country charts. So how about that? I mean, I don't know how many copies of an album in 2025 you've got to sell to get onto the Billboard Country chart. It might only be like 20, because we know that physical music is pretty much dead apart from vinyl, and each vinyl costs about $100 each. So I have no idea. I mean, it's good. It's really good. But yeah, it's the Billboard Country chart. I mean, it's good. It is good. I just don't know in this day and age what it really means. The music industry is just in a very different place than it was like 20 odd years ago when I was a lot more involved. I used to work in retail in an entertainment store selling albums and getting like insider magazines. And I just know that the whole thing's on its knees now. So, but well done. Right, Nikki and Brie's grandmother has passed away. There's so much heartache in the world. You know, Nikki and Brie's grandmother passed away. Obviously, we found out yesterday about Trish's mother passing away as well. I mean, just awful. So, thoughts very much with them this evening. Undertaker explains why he'll never put the hat and the coat back on. He said, the only way that I could put the hat and the coat back on, I would have to get back in the ring, and I can't do that. I can't do that because it jeopardizes the legacy. There's just not enough left in the tank to do that. So there we go. Don't expect to see the Undertaker with the hat and the coat on anytime soon. He doesn't want to do it unless he gets in the ring, and he can't do that. Sean Ross Sapp just putting this out, saying that the Bob Holly account, and I've seen a few people interacting with this account, right, is fake. It's the same person that used to do the Sid account. That was also fake. So, yeah, if you see this Bob Holly account kind of posting anything, then apparently don't believe it. That's what Sean Ross Sapp's saying. It's not the legit him. It's not the real person. Rey Mysterio said, I'm honored to be the Grand Marshal. Let's go. So there we go. He is going to be the Grand Marshal for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Yes, that's the big one. That is the big one. Everyone dreams of racing in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. So there we go. Superstar and Grand Marshal Rey Mysterio. So very good. Obviously, CM Punk couldn't do it because of his tattoo. You know what I mean? Conflict. Larry, thank you. This is actually quite a big story, and I mean, you can see all the information. Bottom line is this. There seems to be some stuff unusual, suspicious, not sitting right when it comes to Hulk Hogan's passing, right? I've seen clips of TMZ. TMZ are so over the top. They put these videos out of them like talking, and then all of a sudden someone will shout something. They're like, what? Hang on. Hang on. What you say, John? John, what you say? What, it's just coming through now, is it, John? It's just coming through now. What's he saying? Your source is saying what, John? John, tell me, what's your source saying? Guys, we got some breaking news right. Excuse me. John, what's your source saying, John? If that's how you're getting your news, please get it a different way. I don't know about you, but I like to have the news once the people telling me the news know what the news is, right? I saw this clip of TMZ. Like, the dude, the host, was being told the news, right? And so, like, I would like to know the news. I'd like the guy to know the news already. Call me traditional. But when I clicked on the news as I was going through this journey that is life, the news anchor wasn't sat behind the desk going, Brian, what's happening, Brian? Brian, what? Really? The president's done what? Sorry, bear with me. What you say, Brian? What you say? It's pretty fun. Right, a new report from the greatest news organization in the world, TMZ Sports, says that the recent death of Hulk Hogan may have been the result of medical malpractice, according to sources connected to the case. The report alleges that an occupational therapist that was present at Hogan's home when he stopped breathing told the responding police officers that a surgeon had severed Hogan's nerve, right, during a recent operation, and that might have led to his death. The murmur nerve is critical for stimulating the diaphragm, which controls breathing. So was it a case that he'd had some surgery and this nerve had been severed, and then that meant he struggled with his breathing? And is that how we ended up losing Hulk Hogan? These new details appear to corroborate the concerns recently voiced by Hogan's daughter, Brooke Hogan, on her Instagram account. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to read all through this. I'm not going to go through it all. That's where we are right now. And apparently the police say they're still investigating. So, yeah, this seems like it's going to be a story that's just going to keep going. But it is pretty crazy where we are right now, right? It is pretty crazy where we are right now. I sort of feel, though, we need the news when we've actually reached a conclusion. So at the moment, the news is something might have been off. Something might have been off. In regards to Hulk Hogan's passing, the police are still investigating. So let's just read this last bit. She concluded asking the media to stop contacting her for information. She is not in a position to provide any answers. That's coming from Brooke Hogan. So there we go. That is the Hogan stuff. Right, Johnny, thank you. So here's Beard Guy that has just created this, which I thought was kind of interesting. So if you get the Elite ticket, this is for Wrestlemania 42, it's $35,000. If you get the Elite Plus ticket, it's $50,000. And if you get the Elite Platinum ticket, it's $70,000. So what do you actually get for your money? Well, I'm not really bothered by that. It's much more interesting to just see what does 70,000 get me, right? Because that gets me a bit less and that gets me even less, right? So let's have a look, see what 70,000 gets us. You get an exclusive invitation-only elite event. Interesting. You get to go behind the magic at Allegiant Stadium. Culture Kings Limited release drop and shopping experience. Don't even know what that means. Superstar walkout experience. So you get to walk the ramp. We've seen people doing this at previous WrestleManias. I think Green Shirt Guy did it. It's all part of this ticket. You get to actually walk down the ramp and feel what the superstars feel. I mean, obviously the crowd aren't going crazy. They're just sort of like looking at you a bit confused. But you get to kind of get as close to the experience as you can. You get WrestleMania 42 credentials and a lanyard. Ooh, a lanyard. You get a 5-day WWE World VIP pass. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I wonder what that gets you. Wonder what the VIP pass gets you at WWE World. Superstore dedicated entrance and checkout line so you can get quickly in and out of the Superstore. You get a SmackDown ticket, row 1. You get a Raw ticket, row 1, right? You get a backstage tour of SmackDown and Raw. Respect. Private hospitality at WrestleMania 42, SmackDown, Raw, Undertaker, Paul Heyman, Steiners confirmed. So looks like you're going to meet Undertaker, Heyman, and the Steiners as part of this hospitality. Good. In-ring photo at Allegiant Stadium. Wow, good. On-stage photo at Allegiant Stadium. Good. Post-show winner meet and greet on one day. Okay. Post-show winner. So one of the days you get to meet the winner, is that? That'll be Saturday or Sunday. You just don't know which one. Socials, predictions, and tagging. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Socials, predictions, and tagging. Are you going to be in like a social media video where you predict what's going to happen? And they'll tag you in that or something. Triple H 15-minute backstage group meeting. Oh, you get to meet Triple H for 15 minutes. Meet and greet with a legend. They've put Brock. Imagine that if you met Brock. Announce walkout on one day. Announcer walkout. So the announcer will actually announce you and you come down. Wow. That's only for this one. This is what $70,000 gets you, by the way. As well as that, you get a replica belt. You get a custom one-of-a-kind gift. You get custom side plates. Wow. You get... they probably won't be your name, though, will it? It might just be custom as in, like, WrestleMania 42, maybe? Maybe. WrestleMania 42 gift bag. WrestleMania 42 shopping bag. Dedicated entrance to all venues. Dedicated private transportation, all venues. Dedicated concierge. Oh, lovely words. You get the chairs and the shipping of those chairs, when the ones you sat on, and you get the ring mat plaque as well. Wow. I mean, I feel like someone sat down and was like, right, we're going to charge them $70,000. What the hell do we give them for that? Okay, they can walk down the ramp. They can meet Triple H. We'll put them on social media. They can take their chairs. We'll ship them. We will give them a 5-day pass for WWE. Do you know what I mean? Like someone's going, no. What else can we give them? So, yeah, I mean, interesting. 70,000, is it worth it? I mean, honestly, if you're one of those rich NFL players, NBA players, and like 70,000 is like not even your weekly wage. I mean, you know what I mean? These are the people they're trying to reach out to, you know? It ain't us. It ain't the common folk like us, right? It's your sports stars, whatever. So there we go. Okay, Dana White compares fighter pay and power slap to WWE and AEW. He said these guys will jump off a ladder onto a table for the tax for $50 a night. I don't think he's quite saying that. I did watch this. I think what he's saying is that there's people out in the indies that are doing that. And that, you know, power slap will bring these people in and work with them and get them up to speed and pay them better than that. I don't think he's necessarily saying about WWE superstars or actually AEW stars. I think he's talking more about those people that are trying to get to that level. They're trying to get to WWE. Well, listen, maybe WWE isn't what you need to do. How about come and check out Power Slap? Yeah. So he's just talking about how, you know, there aren't many other Power Slap-like promotions. So where's he get talent from? Where's he meant to get the slappers of the future? You know? It's hard. Listen, a lot of you think there's a lot of slappers out there, but there isn't. There isn't. Dana White is desperately looking for slappers. Desperate. He's searching high and low. And you know, he's found WWE. So there we go. So I didn't take that as shade or anything like that, but I do wish him all the best in his search for some slappers. So Charlie, thank you. Charlie again. Interesting. So Charlie, thank you. So check this out. This is Cora Jade. I shouldn't be giving this girl an ounce more of my energy, but this will be the one and only time I speak on this. And if you know, you know. This girl came into the PC and immediately had heat with everyone for being disrespectful on more than one occasion. I texted this girl trying to help before the heat got worse, that had already travelled up to the main roster before she'd even had a match. I'll go ahead and post the screenshots myself. She chose to basically tell me to F off and then continued to get heat for weeks, only until multiple main roster talent members spoke to her as well. She decided to come up to me and apologize. I told her that I appreciate the apology, but I don't respect how she handles things and the way that she disrespects pro wrestling. I came from indie wrestling. I absolutely loved wrestling, and I was trying to carry on the love and respect that was there when I got there in black and gold. There is absolutely no respect for wrestling with people like this, and it's not my job to care about it anymore, which is exactly what is wrong with that entire place in general. I spoke to her maybe 5 times total of that. Blunt to a fault sometimes, yes, but bullying is crazy. So the reason she's saying this is because this is the woman in question, or we believe it to be the woman in question. Her name is Alexis Latte? Don't know. But basically she is saying, you know, this Cora Jade was a bit of a bully. You know, she was kind of telling her what to do and she ain't my boss. And so it seems like there was a real falling out. This is Cora Jade's version of events. And this is that. I don't know if I can get away with playing this, but I do need to play it, don't I? Because you need to know what has been said. So let's gamble. Let's gamble.
What do you think of Roxanne Perez?
Okay, everybody thinks I hate her. I don't. She actually helped me with a few of my moves, and I think she's a really sweet girl, I think. No, but she was friends with this girl named Cora Jade who was really mean when I was there and was one of the main bullies that I had to deal with.
One of the main bullies I had to deal with. So here's Cora Jade going, but bullying is crazy. Yes, I might have been blunt, but I wasn't bullying you. I was trying to help.
Not on script, just in
no,
the
in
real.
life. I was like so confused what was going on. I was like, why do we have beef? It's because one time, it's because she texted me and told me to do something, and I told her I wasn't going to do that respectfully. And
What was it? What did she ask you to do?
She asked me to take down a TikTok, and I was like, no.
What was a TikTok?
It was like, this is what I did at work today. And she's like, you're exposing the whole industry. She was butthurt that she couldn't control me, and so then she wanted to
Did she have any right to control you then?
slander. No, why?
Like she was your boss or
no, she was my colleague. She'd been there longer than me, of course, and but there was no reason why I would respect her because she didn't do anything to be respected.
Who wants to see that match now? I mean, honestly, not me. She seems like a douche. So there we go. That was the other folder. Let's go over to the fun folder, shall we? Love this for us. Yeah, Bailey has got a new profile picture. So it looks like she's out of the darkness again. And we can see Trinity on the hat there as well. So very good new profile picture. Edward, thank you. This was good. This is the moment. I mean, I think it's the moment. Of course, it can be fake. That Brie finds out that Naomi is pregnant, right?
Did you see her in Bats? I haven't been able to watch it all. That's going to be when I put the kids down.
Brie. So Naomi Trin is pregnant.
What?
Yeah, that was her big announcement. I know. I keep getting goosebumps about it.
I just got goosebumps, and I shaved today because I'm having beach day tomorrow.
You know,
Nicole.
I know.
I am
and you know what's so cute?
Happy for her.
So happy.
There we go. So that is Brie finding out. Again, she might have heard, and they just kind of put it on to get boost the views, whatever. But that's pretty good. Adam, shout out to you. So here we've got Roman. This was... There he is, look, mocking mocking Seth. There we go. So Roman having a little bit of fun after Raw this week. Very good. Very good. Oh, yeah, this story's pretty wild. So Adam, again, thank you. So this is Becky, right? Check this story out.
The other day, I helped this lady. She fell down. She was in a wheelchair. She fell out of her wheelchair.
Wow, look at you. Real superhero.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Real superhero. I went over, I helped her up, held her in, she talked to me.
Whoa.
She's like, oh, how's your daughter? She's beautiful, And then she gives me a hug and she goes, I hope Bailey beats you.
This is actually happened?
Actually happened.
Or is this like a dusty story?
No.
This was a hell of a tale that I was in cold.
I then dumped her back out of her wheelchair and I walked off.
Fair play. Fair play. She didn't do that, by the way. I don't know if you could hear that because it was really quite quiet. I had it turned up as full as I could have it turned up. But yeah, basically this old woman fell out of a chair. I think it was an old woman. I've made it an old woman. And then Becky put her back in. She's like, oh, thank you. And your daughter's so lovely. By the way, I hope Bailey beats you. That's the thanks she got, eh? That's the thanks she got. Oh, this is really insightful. I hope we've got this nice and loud so that you can hear what the Riz has got to say, because I can't remember exactly what she says, but she really goes into a bit of detail about her injury. So you got to listen carefully because it's very informative, right? Here we go.
The fucking fuck is an ACL tear? The fucking anterior cruciate ligament is located in the center of the knee and fucking holds together your hoe-ass thigh bone and bitch-ass shin bone. And fucking twisting that bitch too far can damage it. An ACL rupture or tear may fucking occur when your shin bone moves way too fucking far forward or your knee bends backwards like a dumbass piece of shit. You unathletic fucks shouldn't have to worry much because ACL injuries happen most often during sports activities.
I flipping love that. Very good. Very, very good. What was that bit where she threw shade at us at the end?
May fucking occur when your shin bone moves way too fucking far forward or your knee bends backwards like a dumbass piece of shit. You unathletic fucks shouldn't have to worry much because ACL injuries happen most often during sports activities.
Oh, thank God. So apparently me just sitting here day after day, I should be fine. Oh, thank God. I was worried about my ACL. So there we go. Very good. Where the hell was that? Where was this? Like, we've gone in all the folders and I've not seen this. Boutique Official. Oh, lovely. So there we go. There is going to be an official store for Clash in Paris, but we're calling it the Boutique Official. And it's going to be there in Paris, France. None of us are going to it, so none of us care. So there we go. Right, let's do community. Fitzy has booked the autograph and photo op with the Jumping Bomb Angels. Oh, my God. That is so good. That is so good. You better tell them that we think they're legends and thank them, because I flipping love the Jumping Bomb Angels. If I was even remotely close to this, I would go. If I was even remotely close. But fun fact, I'm not. So there we go. Fitzy, have a great time. That is awesome. That is really cool. Hey, talking of really cool, we haven't really got anything, but we do have Edward. So let's go over to this.
Hello, Wrestling Days community. It's the one, the only, Edward Brown, and we've had a parcel. Of course we've already opened it. It came in another bit, but that had my address on it, so I don't want to know people. I don't want people knowing my address, but...
Well, no, I mean, if someone knew your address, they might come round and finish painting that red wall of yours. And we wouldn't want that, would we? Hey?
It is. Are you ready for this? A signed picture of Charles Robinson, and it is actually signed by him. It's the legit picture, legit signed as well.
I believe you that it's legit signed. He does now spend the next period just really telling us, no, it is signed. It is legit signed. It is signed. It's like, all right, I believe you. Look, no, I'll get it out for you. Look, it is signed. It is actually, all right, Jesus. I don't know why you went Charles Robinson. Of all the, oh God, Edward's brain is just so magical. Of all the wrestlers in the world, you've gone, I'm going to get a signed picture of Charles Robinson, the referee. Listen, little Nate, love it. And a great signature as well. So it's a great item. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Great item, but a very surprising item. If you'd told me that you had a signed picture of someone, guess who it is? I think I would still be sat here in 2028 guessing before I got round to Charles Robinson. So random, but I agree. It looks great. Thank you, Edwards. Appreciate it, buds. Ash, hello Ash, my friend, said, Days, I just wanted to show you the Funkos, because I love them. And also my Logan Paul Funko. I definitely want to get more Funkos, but I don't think I've got the room. Let's have a look, shall we? Look at this. Who's this up here? Who's this, please? Who's this, please? Wearing a Sex Pistols. Is it not Kendrick, is it? I don't know. I'm getting a little Kendrick. Kendrick would be my guess, but I don't know. Right, what are we looking at here? One of them. We've got Asuka. We've got Punk. We've got Cody. We've got Rhea Ripley. Yeah? Seth Rollins. Don't think that's wrestling. I bet this picture, does it zoom in on it? Oh, there we go. There we go, mates. There we go. Yeah, I think you're going to struggle for room, to be honest. I think you're going to struggle for room. I mean, these shelves are putting in a shift, aren't they? These shelves are like, oh my God, Jesus. Can we just, especially this one at the bottom. I mean, look at all this. Yeah. I wonder if you could just move this over, get another one. Like, you got a little space there. I don't think there's much. I don't think you could, actually. I think you might have maxed this out, you know. I think you might have maxed this out. It might have to be bigger shelves going forward. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box. But there we go. I love your Hell in a Cell setup down here as well. Very good. And your weapons as well. Nice. Yeah, very good, Ash. Really appreciate it, bud. So there we go. That was the community folder. Let's go. Thanks. And let's get out of here. So, Mr. T1000, little bit of a fan, wrestling's biggest fan, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Claire Webb, He Who Smiles, Kelly the Wise Lady, Aaron, Doc Plays Stuff, Eric, Wild Child Billy, Raymond, and Huddle Talk. Big thank you to you guys, and a big thank you to everyone that continues to support this video series. Really do appreciate it. We're back tomorrow with SmackDown. We're back tomorrow with a SmackDown Talking Points video. We're back tomorrow with an Unseen. We're back tomorrow with a review of SmackDown on the second channel. And then we're back this weekend with Heatwave as well, and lots of other stuff. So, yes, lots on the way. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.